Guys, Witz picks. Alright, we're finally back to give you Witz the free sauce. Alright, basically, this card coming up is a banger. It's an underrated banger in Azerbaijan. Alright, Rafael Fiziev, who is really good and won 2 rounds off of Roofie. And he beat Patty in the first round. You have to remember that. But we'll get into that. Get us in here, bro.
Guys, welcome back to the best show you've ever seen in your entire life. Because this is the week we give you free money once again. Guys, UFC Baku, Azerbaijan. Like he said, Fiziev versus Manuel Torres. Stacked fucking card, yo. Stacked fucking card, and we're about to get into it. Starting with the prelim opener of Tahir Abdul whatever versus Jefferson Nascimento. Guys, I don't know too much about these guys. One guy looks pretty Dagestani, but I did do a little bit of tape search on this Jefferson Nascimento guy, and I think he could actually get the job done by KO. Benji has more to talk about this one. We'll pass it on.
Okay, so guys, I think there's 5 Azerbaijani fighters fighting, and this guy is one of them, Tahir. I think he's gonna lose. He's gonna be the one Azerbaijan guy to lose because this guy Jefferson Nascimento has so much power, and he's a champion in LFA. He's undefeated, I think. Right? Wait, click on this. Yeah. I think he's undefeated, and
yeah, he's undefeated. He's 13-0.
Yeah, Nascimento is the pick. First fight, easy.
Easy money for our first fight here, guys. Next fight, we have Bezkat Almakan versus Gene Matasumu. Guys, Gene Matasumu, he's a Witz Picks affiliate. We've cashed on him multiple times, time and time again. Once again, we are going with our guy, Gene Matasumu. I see this fight, Gene, in a decision, 29-28. Bezkat is good in the first round, but he always fades away. And Bezkat is solid. He's just lost to Umar and Alessandro Topuria. But Gene Matasumu, I think, is just really high level. Like, his performance against Farid Basharat was amazing, even though he lost. He fights all these undefeated prospects, and he does pretty good. His only losses are, like, split decisions, and I think he's super well-rounded. And I think he will win with wrestling against Alkaman, or whatever the fuck his name is. Bezkat. Yeah, Bezkat has power, but Gene is just better striker and better grappler overall. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Gene is obviously the pick, our boy. Alright, because Gene actually gets better throughout the fight, and that's the opposite of Bezkat. He gets worse after the first round, but he's really good in the first. Gene doesn't get knocked out. You know, Gene should be a lock here. Gene's going to look like a big, muscular guy, and Bezkat's going to look like a skinny, like, drained fighter. So, Gene is going to overpower him. Gene should be minus 300. Matsumoto is the pick.
Next fight, guys. He's minus 155. He's a lock. Next fight, guys. We have Danil Donchenko versus Random. We're going to go Danil Donchenko here in the first round. He did look a little suspect in his last fight. He just tried to get the first round KO. Didn't happen. This guy coming on short notice. Danil was supposed to fight Andreas Gustafsson, which would have been an insane fight. Holy shit. Pissed that didn't go through. But Danil, the boy, is going to get the job done in the first round by spinning elbow. That's my pick. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so he fought Alex Morono, who's actually durable. So that's why it went past the first round, but Danil Donchenko in the first round is unreal. He uses those elbows so much. He's going to cut this guy open, finish him in the first, and if it gets past the first, I'm going to be surprised. So Donchenko, first round KO.
Yep, Donchenko, easy pick, guys. Next fight, we have Khan Offley, the robber himself, the goblin thief himself versus Javier Reyes. Guys, in Khan Offley's last fight, if you guys remember, Lopez Volkanovski 2, he was the first fight on the card. He was fighting Giza. We took Giza, slammed him every part of it. He won that fight 30-27. but they gave it to Con Offley. It was the biggest robbery I've ever seen with my own eyes. Con Offley, in my opinion, he's mid, pretty durable. He has good scrambles, but he's not a high-level fighter. And Javier Reyes, kind of more the same, not really too high level. To me, this fight is going to be kind of boring. It could be either really boring or really, really interesting. But I'm going to go with Javier Reyes, but it's a 50-50 fight in my eyes. Javier Reyes is the pick. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna pick Javier Reyes here. This fight's gonna be close. I know it's gonna be close. But I actually think Javier Reyes can clip Con Offley and chin him and finish him. Because Yiza dropped him. And Javier Reyes actually has power. So, we're going to go with Javier Reyes. Uninteresting fight, though, honestly.
Yeah. But we're going to get to the good ones. Starting off with this one, we have Nursultan Ruziboev versus Andre Pulaev. Guys, Ruziboev is insanely inactive. He hasn't fought in a very long time. He was supposed to fight on Khamzat versus DDP, UFC 319. Brian Battle, as you guys know, the notorious pull-out merchant, pulled out of that fight because of weight problems. But Ruziboev has good power, good finishing ability, good wrestling. He's fighting Andre Pulaev here, who's honestly not terrible. He took Atiba Gautier to a decision. Gautier could have finished him in the first, decided not to. Could have finished in the second, decided not to. Fucked or under 2.5 in that fight. But I think it's an interesting matchup. We are going to go the Ruziboev by KO in the second or third round. Second or third round. Pulaev is pretty durable. What are your thoughts?
All right, yeah. Ruziboev is the pick. And I think he'll actually win a decision. Because this guy Pulaev is actually durable. He fought that dude Nick Klein, remember? And he was getting fucked in the first. And he didn't get finished, so he's durable. And Ruziboev, but I think Ruziboev just better, so he'll win a decision.
Yeah. It's a good pick. Next fight, guys. We are fucking here.
Oh my god, this fight.
We are here. As you guys can see on the screen, we have one of the best prospects the UFC has ever seen since Ilya Taporia. We have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Abdul Rahman Yakayev, guys. Abdul Rahman Yakayev versus Julius Walker. Yakayev will finish Walker in the first round by domination, either submission or KO. This will be an easy pick. Abdul Rahman is an easy pick. And he's the biggest lock on the card. He is the Witz picks of the evening. If he loses, I will delete this account. You guys heard it here first. What are your thoughts?
Okay. This is my favorite prospect in the UFC, Abdul Rahman. All right, he's the best prospect in the UFC. He looks insane. He could be a fraud, but no. This guy's going to finish Julius Walker in the first round by submission. He's going to knock him down first and sub him because Julius Walker gives up and Abdul is a fucking monster. Alright? Literally, I've never seen anyone like Abdul. Never seen anyone like him. If there was one person I would wish to never fight, it's him. Literally. So, yeah. If this goes past round 1, we're deleting this channel.
Put Abdul Rahman in every single parlay you can, guys, because he is such a fucking lock. Next fight, we have Farman Hassanov versus Eric Nolan. Guys, Farman Hassanov, he is a UFC debut guy. He's 5-0, only fought really low-level cans, in my opinion. Dominated all 5. Eric Nolan, on the other hand, this is his second UFC fight. He fought Baisangur Susarkayev in his first UFC fight at UFC 319. Was destroying Baisangur Susarkayev in the first round. Ended up getting submitted. Eric Nolan will win this fight if it does not go to the ground. If it does, Farman will win. But my official pick for the odds, I'm going to take Eric Nolan as an underdog. I think his striking is better. He has good takedown defense. And Farman is really good on top pressure. But I think Eric Nolan is kind of UFC level. But we don't really know about Farman because he's only beat shit fighters. So I would have bet on this fight. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, honestly, when I watch tape on like debut guys, I'm not really impressed, but I was really impressed by Farmon. And his shots just look so good. So he's for sure gonna get Nolan down. That's why I think he's gonna win. He's gonna get Nolan down, and Nolan's pretty terrible, but I think Farmon can sub him in the third or win a decision with control time. So at minus 175, that's actually decent. So Farman Hassanov is my Azerbaijan pick, alright?
Yeah, interesting pick. I mean, it could go either way. I would have bet on it, especially a debut guy. But yeah, guys, those are the prelims of this stacked fucking card, and we're gonna get into the last fights here. And you guys are about to be blessed because the first fight on on the main card, guys, is Abus Magomedov versus Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, guys, he has only fought kids in the entire UFC. Obviously, knocked them out. He's lost to good fighters before by submission. He has no ground game. Looks like these odds are wrong on the UFC website. It's fucking locked in.
What is this?
It says that Boost is minus 380. He's an underdog, a slight underdog.
He should be minus 380.
Abus, and I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, exactly. Abus is the pick. He has only lost to the elites of the elite, like Joe Pyfer and like Sean Strickland. Problem is with Abus, he gets gassed out. Very high level fighter, looks good in the first, gets gassed out. Did it against Joe Pyfer, did it against Sean Strickland. Abus will get the first round submission against McCall. McCall also gasses out. Did not look good against Marc-Andre Barrios. He could have lost that fight. We are going to go with Abus as the not the biggest lock of the card, but the best odds pick of this card. Abus Magomedov, you are the pick. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, alright. Abus, bro, his wrestling in the first round is fucked. Like, it's insane. He was doing whatever he wanted with Joe Pyfer in the first round. And we were there live. Watching that was peak. So, listen, in my opinion, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk is fucking buns. Alright? He should be in the LFA because he has no wrestling and he could barely beat Andre Barrios. He only beat Mearshart basically in the past 5 years. And he's built like a dude. He's not muscular at all. Abus can do whatever he wants with him and sub him in the first round. I think the odds are close because they think that Abus will just gas and Mikhail TKO him, but no. Abus will get the first round submission. If he doesn't, I'll be super surprised.
Yeah. I think it's a great pick, guys. Amazing pick. Next fight, we have Ikram Aliskerov versus Bruno Ferreira. Ferreira's the pick. And I'll tell you guys exactly why. Number 1, Ferreira, insane power. Number 2, good takedown defense. Number 3, good submissions. Ikram, another fighter that has good takedowns, good submissions, and good power. But both of them have a fucked chin. But Bruno Ferreira did get knocked out by Robocop. Not too bad of a loss, if I were to say so myself. Ikram beat Jun Young Park, which is a good win. But Park is old, and Ikram barely won. We're going to go with Ferreira. He's plus 250. That's why we're going with Ferreira here. I think he's a good pick at plus 250. He has a 60-70% chance of winning, in my opinion. Whoever touches the chin first is going to win between these two fighters. And I'm going to put my money on Bruno. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Bruno is the pick. All right, plus 225. This should be pick'em odds.
Yeah.
That's why we're picking him, and Bruno can spark him out cold.
Yep.
That's what I see happening because his power is just... He has so much power because he's just shorter and way more bulky. So, yeah. I see Ferreira getting a highlight KO on Ikram. Literally. That's like... And I'm going to crash when it happens.
Yep. Ikram got knocked out by Bors.
Oh, yeah. Uppercut.
Yeah. In the regional scene, so we're going to take Bruno Ferreira. Next fight, guys. We have Asu Almabayev versus Charles Johnson. Also, Almabayev coming to this fight as the minus 250 favorite, while Charles Johnson comes in as the plus 210 favorite. Also, Almabayev is the pick, guys. He's the pick. Asu is just a better wrestler overall. Charles Johnson has good get-ups, but Asu's submissions are ridiculous, and he has decent striking. In my opinion, Charles Johnson is overrated as fuck. Yes, he has two of the best wins in the entire flyweight division in Loner Kavanaugh and Joshua Van, but I see an Asu second round, third round submission, if not decision. Charles has good boxing, good kickboxing, and that could be bad, but Asu's the pick. What are your thoughts?
Okay, Asu is for sure the pick. He should be ranked higher than number 9, honestly, in my opinion. His wrestling is insane, and I actually think he can get it done in round 1. Sub in round 1, when they're dry. Charles Johnson, I see him giving up and retiring. Like, bro, how old is he?
30-something, like high 30s, I think.
I just see Asu getting it done really early. And, oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, Charles Johnson, he lost to Bruno Silva. Like, even though it was a split decision, he lost.
Oh,
he lost
yeah.
that fight, which is a bad loss.
That can't
Bruno
happen.
Silva got chinned by Edgar Chairez in his last fight. It's a bad loss.
And you can't get that badly chinned by Alex Perez.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. So, we're going with Asu. Easy pick. Easy
pick. Next fight, guys, we have Mateus Camillo versus our boy, Nazim Sadiakov. Nazim Sadiakov coming into this fight as a minus 180 favorite, while Camillo comes into this fight as a plus 160 favorite. Guys, Nazim Sadiakov, in his last fight in Azerbaijan, fought Nicholas Moto, was down 2 rounds, comes back, knocks out Nicholas Moto in impressive fashion. Nazim has insane boxing, really, really, really good takedown defense, and I just think he's the better fighter than Camillo here. Camillo had a tough fight with Vyacheslav Borshev, and Sadiakov knocked out Borshev and beat him. So we're going to take Nazim Sadiakov here by KO in the first or second round, maybe late round 2. If Nazim Sadiakov loses the first round, live bet Nazim Sadiakov. He always comes back. He's in Azerbaijan, his home state, his home country. He will get the job done against Mateus Camillo. What are your thoughts on this one, Benji?
Okay, we're going to take Nazim Saliakov. Honestly, Camilo has, good power, but Nazim is really durable. He's really durable, and he gets better throughout the fight. So, Nazim, his boxing is actually so clean. Like, his blocks and his, it's just so clean. Nazim in his hometown, all right? He's going to get the job done probably by round 3, late TKO. Late TKO, that's what I'm going for.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Next fight, we have the co-main event of the evening. Shara Magomedov versus Michel Pereira. Guys, Shara Magomedov is the pick. I think Pereira's cooked. I think he's cooked. Fight with Zachary, split decision, terrible. Knocked out by Kyle Dawkins in 2 seconds, terrible. Fluffy broke him. I think Shara's going to win a decision or knock him out in the second or third round. Pereira, in my opinion, is ass. I don't think he's ever been good. And I don't even think Shara is that good, but I think this is a favorable matchup for Shara, and he's going to get the job done with ease.
Yes. All right, listen. Michelle got sparked out cold by Dawkins. So what makes you think Shara can't spark him out cold? With the same punch, or an elbow, or a flying knee, or anything that he throws, bro. Shara is such a Glock. And minus 380, I don't know. It's kind of high, but I do not see Michel Pereira winning this at all. He, going to Azerbaijan, too, it's just fucked for him. Michel Pereira's going to retire after this fight. And Shara Magomedov is the pick.
Yup, Shara Magomedov is the pick, guys. We are on to the main event. We're finally here, guys. We are finally fucking here. We have the Azerbaijani himself, Rafael Fiziev. I'm going to hit you with these hands. I'm going to hit you with these elbows. And I'm going to hit you with these knees. Hopefully he doesn't say that to Manuel Torres here because he got lost his fight that he did say that to. But he's fighting Manuel Torres. Right now the odds are at a pick'em. -110, -110. Rafael Fiziev is the pick. I just see him piecing up Torres. He's going to get past the first round. And he's going to piece up Torres. And he's going to TKO him in the championship rounds or win a decision. Fiziev has only lost to the elite of the elites. Like Justin Gaethje twice and like Mauricio Hufi. He went out there and absolutely put a clinic on Bahamondes last UFC Baku, and he will do the same here against Manuel Torres. As long as he doesn't get chinned in the first round, he is guaranteed to win. Put that in your motherfucking parlay. What are your thoughts?
Guys, you can't forget that this is a 5-rounder, and Fiziev has been in many of these. Alright, so listen. Rafael Fiziev is going to get a TKO. He can either get a TKO with a body kick, which is, he has the best body kicks in the UFC probably. Okay, so Fiziev is obviously the pick. I don't know why it's pick'em when Torres has been sparked out cold, but, you know, Fiziev is the obvious pick, right?
Yeah, no, easy pick, Rafael Fiziev. Guys, if you stayed to the last bit of the video, you are a fucking G. I will have to say so myself. If you guys want free money, I gave you a parlay at the end of the video. We told you to take Manel Kopp. We told you to take Navajo Sterling. And we told you to take Chacoli. We made you guys money. We will do it again right here. If you guys take Jean Matasumu. If you guys take Rafael Fiziev. If you guys take Shara Magomedov. And last but not least, if you guys take Abus Magomedov, you will make some free fucking cash in your fucking pocket. Holy shit, what a video. You have anything to wrap it up with?
Alright, in Azerbaijan, 4 out of 5 of the Azerbaijanis are going to win. So when they do, come back to this video. Retards. Alright, see you guys Saturday.
See you guys Saturday.